At RPC, we've been shaping project control solutions for our clients for the last 30 years. And we've noticed that across all industries, what our customers need are integrated solutions that offer collaboration, compliance, and control. With this in mind, we've developed a family of Unifier solution sets. Out of the box, these deliver core capabilities in the areas of earned value management, cost management, NEC4 contract management, asset management, and strategic risk. We then take these and tailor these to the specific requirements of each customer. At DAA, Dublin Airport, we've done exactly that. We've taken cost management, earned value management, and NEC4 contract management and developed a solution just for them. It's really transformed the way they work and the results they're achieving in the business.
Here at Dublin Airport, we work in regulatory cycles. And what happens there is that in the final 2 years of a capital investment programme period, we will develop a suite of estimates and projects that we will take to the regulator for approval. And over the following 5 years, our job is to deliver those projects. In 2016 and 17, we realised that the SIP period from 2020 to 2024 was going to be significant, and that our modus operandi of managing all project controls through Excel and a little bit of Primavera P6 wasn't going to work for us anymore. We had to move the dial in all areas of our delivery when it comes to our CapEx programme.
I was a quantity surveyor here at Dublin Airport whilst Unifier was being initiated, so I'd be aware of the problems that we were having, the manual processes that we were trying to eliminate. The main source of the issue is probably common to a lot of businesses where transactions were taking place using multiple records, multiple Excel sheets, everything is manually updated. There's the risk of the same record being circulated with maybe different data. So we felt we wanted something that could, one, streamline the process, to get greater accountability for records that were updated, and to have traceability on records.
So originally we set out to build a kind of bespoke cost management and cost reporting platform that we could standardise all of our cost reports, change controls and approvals process across Dublin Airport's capital programme. As we got into the delivery and development of that platform, we realised there was obviously a lot more potential within the platform to help us solve other problems that we had within the business.
It has gone from cost management through to earned value management, through to fund management, through to our contract management. And all of those things are really, really crucial for us. We can't just operate on the cost management and have P6 in a silo not talking. We want that, integration. Integration for me was everything. And I particularly felt that Unifier was the best product for us because I liked the fact that it was all process driven, and in program controls I'm very process driven, and it's all about building a set of processes that give you an ultimate output. That's my main understanding of it. And from there, Dave Hearn and the team were able to show us what they could do to help us deliver a 2 billion package of work over a 5-year period, where we would have real transparency and real control and governance over the spend that was happening.
Following the development of the cost management platform, we were able to look into how we could integrate Primavera P6 with the Unifier environment as well. And through the implementation of the earned value module, we've been able to use data from P6 in terms of scheduled performance data, and link that through to cost performance data in terms of actual costs and budget data in the Primavera, in the Unifier platform. So this has allowed us to get really, really good data from an earned value management perspective, giving us kind of real-time updates on where our projects are, how they're performing, and where corrective actions need to be taken. The cost management on its own is a great tool, however it generally flows down from contract management.
I think maybe the implementation of Unifier in Dublin Airport has been unique in that we're the first to implement the NEC contract management module in Unifier. That took a very collaborative approach, so there was a lot of interaction between our team and the RPC team in order to find a solution. Obviously that was a culmination of many months of work on the cost management system.
Oftentimes contract management sits beside cost management, but they're intrinsically linked. So our aim here was to try and link the two, so that as contract changes are made between us as the client and the contracting industry, that they would be mapped directly through into our cost management system, and this would reduce the overall handling of data, so that as changes are approved via the contract mechanism on the contractor facing side, our internal budget management processes would follow suit. Therefore, we'd maintain up-to-date information from an internal governance process, from an internal audit process, and overall on a regulatory reporting basis.
From a regulatory point of view, the integration that you get with scheduling and cost and contracts now will be key to us. We need to be as accurate as we can possibly be when it comes to developing those estimates. And in my mind, what better way to develop an estimate than to have the cost broken down at a CBS level, which it is in Oracle Unifier in our cost management product. We can then pull that data and use that data to develop our estimates. In addition to that, we also have the data associated with the time. How long did it take to build those projects? And we'll have hundreds of projects in Unifier, so we'll have cost data, relevant cost data broken down to a level 3, so that we can use that information to assist us to develop our estimates, so that when we go to the regulator, it really, really benefits us. And when the regulator sits with us and they appoint their own cost consultants, those cost consultants will look for this single source of truth. Where did you get the data? Where did you get the information that says that 1 square meter of PQ concrete is X amount of euro? And we're able to basically direct them straight to Unifier and say, well, here's 10 projects we've done over the last 10 years, and that is the output cost associated with PQ concrete for the airfield. So we've used that data, and they're the schedules associated with it. So that's the single source of truth. Whereas previously, when you were developing estimates, it's all in Excel. You type a number into Excel, you hand it to the regulator, and the regulator says, where'd you get that? Well, we just say, well, it's just benchmark data we pulled across from all other airports. Now we have a single source of truth where we can show them that this is what it cost for us to deliver these projects previously.
We know this is a good system because users who have experienced it buy into it very quickly. During the initial development, obviously we would have the development phase, which would be followed by user acceptance testing, where we would get volunteers from various departments around the business, and they would join us in testing what we have designed and built to see if it is fit for purpose, and we would test it to our requirements to match the processes that we are currently using. After several days of experiencing the system and seeing what it can do for them, they very quickly became ambassadors for us for the system within that department.
The thing I like most about working with RPC is we started with project cost management, and at no point did they ever say, no, we can't do that. It was no easy task to do what they've done. They've basically turned the way we were managing and tracking our projects on its head and have gone down a completely alternative route where we're able to track from a regulatory point of view, so that we no longer need to have suites of QSs sitting, totting up what was spent on project A, B and C and making sure it aligns to SIP line Y, Z and X.
We have so many different stakeholders here at Dublin Airport that being able to capture the requirements of all of them and then being able to distill that down into what the system needs to do and how it needs to operate is a very particular, I would suggest, a very particular set of skills that RPC were very adept in.
RPC brought with them an ability to see through what we were asking, to really get at the nub of what we needed, and they would offer a solution to match exactly what we wanted. And they would offer that solution pretty quickly, so we could get on then with developing and building the solution and implementing it.
These solution sets are endlessly flexible, and we're implementing them across a whole range of industries. We're building on them too, as we identify new trends, or customers come to us with a bespoke set of requirements. At RPC, we're really excited about where Unifier will take us next. The sky's the limit.